This is the second part of the presentation on functions, and this presentation focuses on quadratic functions. In this presentation, we will focus on quadratic functions, and this includes substitution into a quadratic function, drawing a parabola on a graph, roots of a quadratic function, turning points, line of symmetry, and comparisons between y equals x squared plus c functions. Quadratus is the Latin word for square. A quadratic function has a squared term. For example, f of x equals x squared, g of x equals x squared, take 4x. h of x equals negative x squared plus 10x, take 3. Substitution into a quadratic function. If f of x equals x squared, find f of x for all values of x between and including negative 3 and 3. So substituting negative 3 in means we're squaring negative 3, that's 9. Negative 2 squared is 4, negative 1 squared is 1, 0 squared is 0, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. If we take these results and plot them onto a graph, so blue numbers being the x-coordinate and the red numbers being the y-coordinate or the f of x value. So negative 3, 9, negative 2, 4, negative 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, and 3, 9. Drawing a line through this gives us this U shape. This U shape graph is called a parabola. The roots of a quadratic function are where the curve touches the x-axis. In this graph on the left, there's only one touch, and the root is 0, 0. In the second graph on the right, the roots are negative 2, 0 and positive 2, 0. The turning point is where the graph changes from sloping up to sloping down in the right hand case, or sloping down to sloping up in the left hand graph. Here we can see the point. The minimum turning point in the left hand graph is 2, negative 4. The maximum turning point on the right hand graph is 3, 9. And this upside down U-shaped parabola is the first time we've seen this. The line of symmetry is vertical and has the equation x equals b, where b is the x-coordinate of the turning point. So here we can see the turning point of 2, negative 4. The x value is 2, and there we can now say that the line of symmetry equation is x equals 2. Comparing different quadratic graphs is quite useful. Here we have three graphs. We've got the graph of y equals x squared plus 5, which is a black graph. Blue graph is y equals x squared. The green graph is y equals x squared take away 4. We can see that every point on the black graph is 5 squares above the blue graph. We can see every point in the green graph is 4 squares below the blue graph. When we look at the functions, we can see the plus 5 and the minus 4 appear. And that always is something that you will notice for this type of function.